Hello, hello, hello. This is Michelle Testimony. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing this video because I'm telling my truth, and now this month is domestic violence. So whenever I put this video out, happy whatever day it is. Well, I guess I should be starting from the beginning. Um, from my childhood, from number one, verbal abuse. You know, which I feel that it happened to majority of us. I'm talking about in in our community. The verbal abuse and stuff like that. And whoopings. Come on, we all get spankings. Just about all of us. Remember when I was a teenager? I had sort of a low self-esteem and stuff like that. I was a very helpful person. I felt that I should always take less than. That was the number one, thought. That's how I was raised as. And for those of you who want to know our economic status, we wasn't what the state called below the poverty level. We was a little high to qualify for food stamps and government assistance and all that kind of stuff, because every now and then, my father worked consistently when I was a teenager, put it to you that way. And it was, living in that household, it was just, whenever you get a voice or whenever you show feelings, either you getting threatened or getting threatened to get whoopings and stuff like that. So I was, young, to learn how to hide my feelings and stuff like that. Okay, moving on to maybe when I was like 19. Okay, I moved out the house, and I moved in with an older man. And yes, he was abusive, and he was a drug addict. And what else? Physical, verbal, all that kind of stuff. And reason why we got married, because hell, my parents is super religious, and you guys know, they say you shacking, you going to hell, basically. Which I just found out in my 33 years, all that shit is just man-made stuff. So yeah. So young people, if you don't want to marry somebody, and you staying with somebody for security or whatever, just to get by life or whatever, your situation, because everybody's different. Even though they may say religious purpose, you need to get married because it's shacking and all that kind of stuff. I was like, fuck that. Because all that shit is man-made stuff. You can practically go to hell for less than that. Okay? So, yeah, stop it. So that was that relationship. Every time he got drunk, he's some other person, and it always came to physical abuse and stuff like that. And matter of fact, when I was 32, when my son was born, 5 years after, the physical abuse stopped, of course. But I still had to have a plan to escape. I had to, went in a motel room, far out. And, it's close to the airport. Just to get on the plane the next day to get to Arizona. So it wasn't like I can just say, okay, we done, and just walk out. No, I knew it was going to be some drama. I knew it was going to be a fight to get out. And, of course, I avoided all that. You know, with a lot of planning. Yes. So I know for some of you guys that's dealing with domestic violence now, I know it's not easy, especially if you got kids and stuff like that that's involved. And I know it comes up with a lot of planning, and I know a lot of people are saying, well, maybe you should, plan on moving to a shelter, but if that sucker is, very navigating and very pinpoint smart and know how to find you, it's not easy. Like one of the abusers says, that's when all the trouble, the hell start, when you leave, and when they find your ass. Yeah. So anywho, my ex-husband, he couldn't find me. He wasn't that smart at all, and he was very computer illiterate, and other things too as well. So I had no problem. It was smooth and easy for me. Just because it was smooth and easy for me, it doesn't mean it might be smooth and easy for somebody else. I already know somebody else is going through hell. Yeah. But yes, that was part one story. Part two, while I was still in marriage, I had an affair with another man. Of course, he was also abusive, but he never put his hands on me. He was verbally abusive, and the only physical abuse was sexually. So that was the only thing. And of course, a whole lot of threats. He had a gun, and all the time he always threatened he was going to bust a cap in my ass. So, yeah. That was... Yeah, that's basically my whole life story. So, yeah, I hope I explained it right. And how I got out of that situation, I found out I was pregnant and, didn't want to be in that situation. I guess I should tell y'all one incident. Yeah, and some of this stuff you had to be careful too, because this motherfucker was crazy. Let's see. Whenever we did our due, he always dropped me off at my apartment complex. And it always be like at the front of the apartments. But the good thing about it is he never know what my apartment number is, or where, or if I was at the back or the front or anything. He never know. He never seen me going into any of them apartments. So, thank God I played it smart. Yeah. So, anywho, I was 7 months pregnant. And I remember arguing with him over the phone and stuff like that, calling him all kind of names and shit. I get off at work. Got off at work at night, and I remember I had a ride home. And as me and my ride was coming towards my apartment, I seen him standing over there by the trash can, waiting for me. Yes, waiting for me, girl. So, everything worked out right, I safely went into my apartment without him seeing me, of course. But, however, I had to move quickly after that. Because he was looking for me, honey. Yes, he was looking for me. So, yeah, for you that's going through all that and all that kind of stuff, has been threatened, don't take them threats lightly at all. Don't take them lightly. My best bet is play it safe. Tell as many people as you can possible. If it's bad enough, excuse me, contact the police and stuff like that and file a report. But that's my story and that's my truth. You know, I would like to say that I was a survivor. Hell, I keep myself alive and stuff like that. You know, I'm a survivor of many things. So, yeah. But until next time, happy whatever day I'm gonna post this. I might post this on Wednesday. I might. Be blessed. Oh, and happy Halloween.